Hello again, my name is Sifu Compagnone, or Anthony Compagnone. My Jewish name is Avi, and it is good to see you all again. This is the second video of this series, and during this series, what we're going to learn first is something, just a very basic stance, which is called a horse stance. And every system, pretty much every system of martial arts has a basic horse stance. And a horse stance is nothing more than having your feet maybe, I'll say shoulder distance apart. You can't see my feet from here, but they're about shoulder distance apart. And I want to show you from the side that when you get into a horse stance, do not do this, but tuck your butt in. Okay, keep it nice and straight up here. And this is your basic horse stance. Now, oftentimes during martial arts, the teacher or the instructor will make the students stand, and you probably have seen it in movies, stand in a horse stance for long periods of time. And that's just to get you nice and grounded and also to strengthen up your thighs as well. But today we're not going to do that. You can do that at home if you choose. But this video, the main purpose of it is to show you some of these basic strikes and so that we can form this set. We'll also be using a heavy bag. If you don't have a heavy bag, get one if you can. If you get one that's hanging down, it's going to be much more dense and heavier, and when you strike it, you're going to feel it a lot more. You can wear gloves on your hands, depending on what type of gloves you wish to wear, or if you wish to condition your hand, you don't need anything at all. But it takes time to condition. I will teach you about how to condition your hands in other videos. I used to practice a great deal of iron palm. When I went into competitions, I had to do a lot of breaking. So let's start out with the first strike. Okay, we get into our horse stance. And remember, a horse stance is nothing more than a training stance. That's all it is. And we'll go through different stances in time. So the first thing we do is we chamber. And to chamber your hand, you just take it, close it, and put it next to your chest or back to your ribs like this. It's not going to be here, it's going to be here. And there's a reason for that as well. So we're going to chamber the fist. And the second one is out like this. And this is called a ram's head punch. And all we do is strike, 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 and strike. Ram's head punch. Fist is down just a little bit. And again, 1, hit, 2, hit, 3, hit, 4, hit, 5, hit, 6, hit, 7, hit, 8, hit, 9, hit, 10, hit, ram's head punch. And the main target area for that is called the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is this area here. A lot of times it's called the breadbasket. And if you ever got hit there, you'll know it. It will literally knock the wind out of you. And so the solar plexus is, from a spiritual point of view, it is the powerhouse of where you get all of your energy. The solar plexus is a bunch of nerve endings that innervate all of the viscera or your guts. And when you get struck there, that's where this ram's head punch is going. So if I'm looking at my adversary here, this is his face, then the ram's head punch is going to go right, hit, 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 hit. And that's where it's going, right into the solar plexus. If someone's coming to you, it's just right there into the solar plexus. Remember, as we said in the last video, 1 strike, 1 kill, that is it. Put him down, end of game, go home safe. Next one is called the square fist punch. Now remember, each martial arts has its own unique name for these strikes. These names come directly from my Kung Fu. In Kempo, they're called something a little bit different. But this is called this square fist punch, and it forms a square. Actually, it looks more like a rectangle, but we're going to call it, again, square fist punch. Get into your horse stance here and watch the demonstration. Hit, hit, And again, you hear the expression of air coming out. Huh, 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 as you explode into it. Your entire body is going into that punch. You're not just hitting it, you're going through it. Again, more things that we'll speak about in time. The target area for this square fist punch is called the heart, or the heart chakra. There is also a part here in the sternum that when you hit that sternum, there is a little articulation of a bone. And when you hit that articulation, it puts you down automatically. So you can go from the sternum up to the heart chakra or chakra. And again, that's the spiritual part of what's going on. You can heal the chakras, but you can also damage them all at the same time. So the second strike is called the square fist punch. And here we go. We practice on the heavy bag. Hut, 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 hut. And that is the square fist punch. Square fist punch. If you hit somebody with a ram's head punch, square fist punch, into what is called the cricoid thyroid notch, also known as the voice box, again, KO. You're going to put that person down. He will not, I'm going to use the pronoun he will not be able to breathe, and that's it. You have compromised his ability to breathe. Lights are out. It is so easy to damage another human being. But at the same time, we as human beings can damage each other very easily. Okay, third strike. I really love this strike. Do we use it a lot in martial arts? We do in our forms, but we don't necessarily use it a lot in self-defense. You will see it in movies. It's called a tiger claw. In order to do this particular strike, your hands are not like that. They're more like that of a tiger or a cat. And the reason we do a tiger claw is it's a scraping motion that goes across the face. It goes, and whatever there is going to get caught. What is ever in the motion, whatever in the area here, gets scraped down. And we're going to practice that. Can it be useful in self-defense? Yes, it can. Is it common? Not very often, but you can use it. You'll see it in movies a lot, where people are scraping, sometimes from the back of the head through the eyes. You see them just scraping like that. Okay, let's practice this. I'm going to get into the horse stance. And again, I'm going to have my right hand. I'm just going to go down like this and hit, 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 hit. And that's all it is. It's a scraping motion coming down. It does take a great deal of practice, but just do it. That is the third strike. We're going to do it on our dummy here and our heavy bag. So I'm going to use his face as a target area to scrape across it. So I come here. I'll get into a horse stance just for practices. That's it. And height, 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 height. Now think about that scraping motion as you're coming down. You're going across the forehead, across the eye, across the nose. You might get the nares, scrape it. You might get the lips scraping. It's going to cause a lot of damage. Think about someone just scraping across your face by accident. It hurts. It hurts a lot. So that is the third strike. Again, first one was ram's head punch. Second was a square fist punch. Third was the tiger claw, a scraping down. And the fourth is called a chop. So a chop in this system, in Chinese Dragon Kempo, is basically nothing more than a karate chop. And that this is the chop, the palm is up. It's not down. There is one like that, but today we're doing the palm up. Now, when you do the chop, your hand must be tight and a little bent like that. Not like that, like this. Tuck the thumb in. Don't keep it out or it's going to be ripped off. So remember, it's going to be a little bit like this. This is what it looks like. Keep it tucked in. Now, the target area for the chop is the carotid artery. This runs directly into your brain. If it is hit hard enough, it becomes compressed. If it becomes compressed, it stops the flow of blood. If it stops the flow of blood, it stops oxygen to your brain and you pass out automatically. Do it to yourself. It hurts like the dickens. Okay, it hurts a lot. So we're going to practice that. I'm looking at my time here. I want to make sure I don't go over 15 minutes. And here we go. Again, going into my horse stance. And my right hand here is all right. You are not just hitting it, you are going through it. Center line, go through it, okay? Go through it. Watch the demonstration. Hey! 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 And you practice that a million times until it just becomes not second nature, first nature. And remember, going through the neck here, the carotid artery. You're going right through it. You're not just compressing it, you're cutting it, okay? We're going to practice this on our dummy. And again, here he is. And we're going to practice hitting it. When you hit the heavy bag, you will be conditioning your hands as well. Be careful. If it hurts, then my suggestion is get some gloves so it doesn't hurt as much. After a while, your hands just become conditioned. Okay, let's take this away. And we're going to start again with the right and hey, 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 hey. You saw me throw a hammer strike in there too by accident. All right, so that's another strike, a hammer strike. So again, the first four motions, the first four strikes are ram's head, square fist, tiger claw, and chop palm up. Ram's head goes directly to the solar plexus. Ha! Hit! Square fist goes directly to the sternum and to the heart chakra. Height! Height! Tiger claw goes across the face, ripping everything in its, whatever there gets ripped out. Height! 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 And the chop, palm up. Hand a little bent, tight, tuck in the thumb. This is going right across the neck, the carotid artery. One strike, again, one kill. That's it. When I say one kill, I don't mean you're killing the person. It means you're basically, that's it, lights out, KO. And again, height, 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 height. And we are in a horse stance. And that's how we practice. We'll practice in different ways as well. But for now, that's good enough. My name is Sifu Anthony Compagnone, or Sifu Avi, and it is a pleasure and honor to be in your presence. I salute you, and shalom.